You can do this. That's what my occupational therapist, Jen, told me. You can do this. Well, I was referred to Jen because I was having a flare-up, fibromyalgia. I was in pain. I was in a lot of pain and a lot of stress. I'm tired all the time. I was grieving, mainly my mom. My mom passed about 3 months ago, and I wasn't ready for that. I hadn't been working for about 3 or 4 years. And she had been supporting me financially and otherwise, and we supported each other really. And I wasn't sure financially that I could even keep the house, which means a lot to me. It's where I grew up, and I didn't want to lose the house. My father had died about 10 years before, and I really knew nothing about property taxes or mortgage insurance, and Jen really helped me kind of sort things through and prioritize and structure, and made that overwhelming task manageable for me so I could get things done.
During my initial evaluation with Ramona, I interviewed her to gather some information about her life story so that I can get a rich personal narrative. What I found was that the fibromyalgia was interfering with a lot of areas of her life. The pain was so significant that it interrupted her sleep quite often. Also, she's currently grieving the recent loss of her mother. And because of that loss, she has to take on more responsibilities at home in managing the home, and she's got a lot of anxiety about that. All of those symptoms exacerbate the fibromyalgia. But also, we've identified a lot of strengths. I found that Ramona has a strong sense of values and has many things that she thinks are important. She has interests that she can use to help her actually through this difficult time. For instance, she mentioned that she really likes dogs, but was never able to get one because her mother was allergic. She said that she'd like to have a job and be able to support herself. She was able to identify things that she really wants in life, but mentioned she didn't think she could accomplish them because of her fibromyalgia, or that she didn't have the confidence to even try. She's feeling really down on herself, and she doesn't have a positive outlook on her life. Setting big life goals wouldn't be so meaningful to her right now. At this point in her life, using MOHO, it's important to develop her volition to motivate her by trying new things or continuing to do things that she likes and that she wants to do. It's important that she knows that she can be effective in her life and she can accomplish the activities that she desires. She just hasn't realized all the potential that she has.
Other medical professions seemed to focus on what was wrong with me, what I couldn't do, and Jen looked at all of me. She asked me what was important to me, what I wanted to get done, what I could do.
Ramona mentioned several times during the occupational therapy evaluation that she has a strong interest for dogs. She mentioned in the MOHO and in the role checklist that she just loves them and she's always wanted a dog. So I thought maybe exploring volunteer opportunities in the community for animals might suit her well. I didn't want to go so far as to recommend getting a dog, but to have her kind of explore her capabilities within a volunteer context. So we could use her love and interest of animals and of dogs to work on other goals that she's made in occupational therapy, such as managing her pain, improving her endurance, being able to socialize a little bit outside of the home, kind of reduce her anxiety that way. That's why I like using MOHO as my theory base, because it really does guide me to collaborate goals with my patients, but also using their interest as the main treatment.
Other therapists have given me exercises to do, and I find like I'm just not motivated to do them. But with Jen, we talked about how to work exercise into my life. She told me that walking a dog every day is excellent exercise, and that's something I can easily do. Plus, the dog reminds me to do it, and I really feel like I can make exercise a valuable part of my life. Jen understood how important it was for me to keep my parents' house. So she developed a new role for me. What did she call it? Home maintainer. So I'm a home maintainer. She helped me figure out how to set up spreadsheets to keep track of my expenses, and even helped me figure out how to pay my property taxes on time. Every week we set a goal on what I wanted to accomplish, and Jen taught me how to develop a schedule and to set time aside every day to get done the things I needed to do, the things I wanted to do. I take time to rest. I take time to work exercise into my daily life. I make sure I get enough sleep. And now I realize how beneficial having a daily routine is. I feel like I'm able to manage my health. Jen taught me to be more aware of my surroundings. So, like for instance, grocery shopping, which can be very exhausting, waiting in long lines and a lot of people with a lot of noise. And she taught me how to think about what time of day I go shopping, what kind of store I go to, so that I can get the job done without it being so tiring. And we talked about things like surrounding myself with people who support me and that can help me get things done in my life. And at work, at my volunteer work at Anti-Cruelty, she went through the policies with me and saw that how I could ask for accommodations, I think she called them, ways to make what I do there easier for me to conserve my energy and still get the work done that I need to get done.
When I first met Ramona, the stress that she was having in her life at the time could have increased her symptoms of fibromyalgia. So in creating the homemaker role, not only has she improved with her participation in managing the house, but also has increased her self-efficacy that she can care for herself in the home and she can do it well.
I didn't realize how dependent I was on my mother, and I still miss her very much. But now I have some new roles. I'm a home maintainer and doing pretty good at it, and I adopted a dog from the shelter. His name is Casey. He's a little crazy, but he's really sweet, and I've met a new friend. When I've been walking Casey, I run into Mr. Henderson, who's also walking his dog, and we've kind of started walking together. It makes things great to do that with someone else. I don't feel like it stops here. I feel like I'm in control of my fibromyalgia, and things are going to get better.